Hello everyone, welcome back to 60 Thoughts. Today we are going to discuss one of the interesting real life application problem by using statistical quality control method. Okay, so let us consider one problem. Given below are the values of sample mean and sample range for 10 samples. Out of 10 samples, we are taking sample size 5 at a time. Draw the appropriate mean chart and range chart and also comments on the state of the control. That means whether it is under the control or out of the control. Suppose your problem belongs to out of the control, so we go for next stage. If not, remove the doubtful sample. That means any sample value out of the control, remove that point. Again we consider remaining values, then solve the problem. That is nothing but the following questions. If not, remove the doubtful sample and reconstruct the revised control limits for mean chart and range chart for the given data. Okay, the given sample mean values and the sample range values. Okay, so using these two values, we are going to draw X bar chart and the range chart. Okay, after that, okay. So after that, any one chart, that means either X bar, otherwise R chart does not satisfy under the control limit, then we remove some sample points. After that, again we reconstruct the given data. Again we are going to find what? Mean chart and range chart. Okay, so this is the concept for given problem, right? Now we write what are the values given. So given the number of sample size, that is nothing but n equal to 10. Next, and also the given sample size of each is nothing but 5. So we consider that is n equal to 5. So using this along with given data, we are going to write three horizontal line for mean chart as well as range chart. So first step number 1, to find a mean chart, it is denoted by X bar. So first we write what is mean chart formula, right? So we know that the control limit for X bar chart is, first we find the central line, it is denoted by X double bar, and second one we find upper control limit line, that is nothing but X double bar plus A2 into R bar, and third one we find lower control line, it is nothing but X double bar minus A2 into R bar. So you consider this is equation number 1. Okay. So here X double bar is nothing but sum of mean value by n. R bar is nothing but sum of range value by n. Sum of R is nothing but we are going to add all range value by using given data. And A2 is nothing but it is a constant for different value of n. So here we are taking each time what n equal to 5. Okay, so using this we are going to find, okay, so using this we are going to find the constant value A2. Okay, so now I am going to find X double bar and the R bar value. Then by using equation 1 we find these three horizontal line values, right? So now X double bar is nothing but a sum of X bar by n. So this is X bar data, that means mean value data, adding all mean value by total sample size of 10. If you add all values, you get 442 by 10. Simplify this, you get simplify this, we get 44.2. Similarly, we find R bar. R bar is nothing but sum of R by m, adding all range values by total sample size of 10. So 58 by 10, if we simplify this expression, we get 5.8, alright? So also we know n equal to 5. So using n equal to 5, I am going to find what is A2 constant value, right? So A2 equal to 0.577, okay? Okay. So how to write this value means by using a statistical table value, right? I will show how to write A2 value for n equal to 5 in statistical table value. This is nothing but control chart table for statistical quality control. So coming to mean chart, what is our constant value is A2. We consider n equal to 5, right? So n equal to 5, the constant value A2 value is 0.577. Okay, so using this we are going to find three horizontal line value, right? So using these three values we are going to find what is a central line, upper control limit and lower control limit value, right? So from equation 1 can be written as
the control limit for X bar chart is central line, that is X double bar value is 44.22. Next we find upper control limit line. We know this is our formula. Substitute X double bar, A2 and R bar answers. Okay, substitute X double bar plus A2 R bar values in this equation. So we get 47.55. Okay, simplify this one, we get this answer, right? Third one, we are going to find what is lower control limit line. What is the lower control limit line formula? X double bar minus A2 into R bar. Substitute X double bar, A2, R bar values in this equation. We get, after simplifications, we get 40.85. So this is lower control limit, this is upper control limit, this is central line. So using these three lines, we are going to draw the control chart. Okay, what is control chart? Control chart consisting three horizontal line. These three horizontal line. Okay, so what is our target? We need to verify the given data. That means sample mean data values lies between under the control limit or not. Okay, that means in control or out of control by using given data. Okay, so next I am going to draw the graph. So in x-axis we consider always sample size, y-axis we consider sample mean, that is nothing but the X-bar chart. Okay, so totally we have 10 samples, so we consider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means 1 centimeter equal to 1 unit. Y-axis I am going to consider 1 centimeter equal to 2.5 units. Okay, so we start from 35, 37, 40, 42.5, 45 likewise. So first I am going to draw central line. So what is central line value? That is X double bar 44.4. It is nothing but it lies between 42.5 to in between values of these two. Okay. Next I am going to draw upper control limit value. What is upper control limit answer? 47.55. That is nothing but it is nearer to 47.5. Okay. Third line is called lower control limit. Lower control limit value 40.85. So that is nothing but it is nearer to 41 values, right? So these three lines are called central line, upper control limit and lower control limit. How to draw these values? We know sample 1 data. What is sample 1 data? Mean value 42 point something. Similarly, this is sample 2 data in second sample, third sample, fourth sample. Likewise, we get 10 sample values. That means sample mean values. Okay. You see in this graph there are 4 sample values does not lies between upper control limit and lower control limit. What are the 4 points? This point, second, third and fourth. Remaining all sample values, that means remaining 6 sample values are what lies between under the control limit values, right? So I am going to write conclusion for this graph. So since all the sample mean values lies between the control limits 40.85 to 47.55 except 4 value. First value is 49, second value is called 51 and third value is called 37 and fourth value is called 37, right? Therefore the process is what? Out of control, which means if you want to say the process is in control means all sample values lies between which means upper control limit and lower control limit. Okay. Step number 2, to find our chart. So first we write the formula. We know that R is central into R bar, upper control limit equal to D4 into R, upper control limit line D3 into R bar. So what is D3, D4? That 2 value, the constant value by using table. That means the 2 values are constant for different sample size n. Okay, so you can equation number 2. Okay, so what is it? We need to find line values. Then using the graph, we are going to draw range chart value. After we are going to mark all range sample mean values, whether it is lies in control or out of control. Okay, so now we know what is R bar formula. That is nothing but sum of R by M. Okay, D3, D4 are called what? Constants for different value of N. Okay, so I know R bar answer. Next, I am going to find what is D3, D4 value by using statistical table, right? So here R bar equal to 5.8. Okay, and for 5 we we obtained a different constant value, that is D3 equal to 0 and D4 equal to 2.115. How to write this? So using statistical table value. Here, so this is statistical table value. So what is our constant? D3 and D4 for n equal to 5. For n equal to 5, so you get this answer. D3 answer 0, D4 answer is 2.114, right? So therefore we get D3 equal to 0 and D4 equal to 2.115. So using equation 2, what is equation 2? From 2 can written as the control limit for R chart is central line, it is denoted by R bar, R bar value is 5.8. Next we find upper control limit line, that is D4 into R bar. What is D4? 2.115 into R bar value 5.8. Okay. So simplify this expression, we get 12.27. This is upper control limit value. Similarly, we find lower control limit line value, D3 into R bar, D3 value is 0, so 0 into anything 0. Okay. So now using these three horizontal line, we are going to verify range values lies between under the control or not. Okay. So now we draw the graph. So we consider x-axis sample size. In this problem, we have 10 sample values. So we consider 10 samples. Okay. Vertical, we consider y-axis, that is sample range, which means we are going to find a R chart value. First we draw central line value. Central line equal to what? 5.8. It is nearer to 6. Okay. So this line is called the central line. Next we draw the upper control limit line. What is upper control limit line value? 12.27. It is nearer to 12.3. Okay. Similarly, we are going to draw lower control limit line. Lower control limit value is 0. Okay, so you get this line is 0. Next, we are going to mark all range values. How to write this one? We know the given data. Sample 1 range value is 5. Sample 2 range value 6. Sample 3 range value is 5. In this way, we get remaining values. After that, connecting the line between all range values, you get this graph. Okay, let us see. In this graph, all sample range value lies between the lower control limit and the upper control limit. Therefore, the process is called in process. Okay, in case any one point is out of this control limit, therefore we can say that the process is out of control. Okay, so using this graph, we are going to write conclusion. Since all the sample range value lies between the control limit is 0 to 12.27. Therefore, the process is in control. What is our problem? Our problem is we are going to write a conclusion for both the chart. Already we know step number 1, X bar is out of control while R chart is in control. Now I am going to write a general conclusion for a given problem. So hence the process is out of control. Why? Because X bar out of control, R chart in control. So both the chart should get in control, means in control. At least any one chart is out of control. We write general conclusion is the process is out of control.
Data. Step number 3, to find a revised mean chart. So before that, we consider the given data. Right. So this is given data. In coming to sample mean, 49, 37 and 37, 51. These 4 points does not satisfy under the control limit values. Right. We have to eliminate both sample mean values and sample range values. After that, we consider the revised data. Okay. Coming to given data. So 49. What is corresponding range value? 6. 37 corresponding range value 5. So we eliminate these 4 values. Similarly, we eliminate these 4 values. Remaining how many values are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So using this revised data, we are going to find again what? X bar chart. That means revised control chart and revised range chart. Okay. So how many sample values are there? 6 sample value, 6 sample range value. Okay. So using revised data, we find a X bar. So here the number of sample size m equal to 6, that is nothing but revised data values. Okay, sample size of each n equal to 5, that is a given question. We are taking what? At the same time 5 samples. Now first I am going to find x double bar value. So what is x double bar value formula? That is sum of x bar by m. Okay, so adding all sample mean value, that means adding all revised sample mean data by 6. Okay, if we add all 6 values, we get 2 point, okay. If we add all 6 values, we get a 268 by 6. Simplify this, we get 44.66. This is called the X double bar value. Next, I mean the R bar value. So, we know that R bar equal to sum of R by M. So, adding all range value, that means adding all 6 range value by 6, we get 35 by 6, that is equal to 5.83. Okay. Next, I am going to write A2 constant value. For n equal to 5, we obtained A2 equal to what? 0.577 by using a statistical table value. Already we know how to write this value by using step number 1. Okay. So, substitute X double bar, R bar and A2 in equation number 1. So, from equation number 1 can be written as the revised control limit for X bar chart is, that is central line, X double bar equal to 44.66. Next we find upper control limit formula, X double bar plus A2 into R bar. We know these three values, revised data value, right? Substitute here. So we get 44.66 plus 0.577, that is A2 constant, R bar value 5.83. If we simplify this, we get 48.02. Next, we write a lower control limit line value, that is X double bar minus A2 into R bar. So, substitute all values in this formula, we get final answer 41.29. So, using these three line, we are going to draw a control chart, right? So, x-axis we consider only 6 sample 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Y-axis we consider what? Sample mean, that means revised X bar chart, right? Sample 1, what is your sample mean value? 43. Sample 2, sample mean value 44. Likewise, we mark all values. After that, from the graph, it is clearly, we can say that what? All sample mean values lies between under the control limit. That means the upper control limit and lower control limit. What is lower control limit value? 41.29. Therefore, all the sample mean value lies between and control limit, that is 41.29 and 48.02. Okay, hence the process is in. Next we find a revised R chart. So we consider that is step number 4. So what is step number 4? To find a revised range chart. So here R bar equal to 5.83. Previous step we get R bar equal to 5.83, and for n equal to 5 we obtained D3 equal to 0 and D4 equal to 2.115. So these values already we know how to write this value by using a statistical table value. In step number 3 already we computed D3 value 0 and D4 value 2.115 using equation 2. That means from equation 2 can be written as the revised control limit for R chart is same formula, central equal to R bar value 0.83 and next value 4 into R bar 4 value 2. Into R bar 5.3. Simplify this point. Okay, so we find the lower control D3 value 0. Okay, so we consider the x-axis 1 unit equal to centimeter, coming to y-axis 1 unit equal to 2 centimeter. Sample 1 sample range value 5. Okay, this point. Second point, sample 2 range value 7. Likewise, we get remaining values. After that, connecting all points, you get one graph. Okay, so in this graph, what? It is clearly, we can say that what? It lies between under the control limit. Therefore, we give the conclusion, since all the sample value lies between under the control limit, that is lower control limit 0 to upper control limit value 12.33. Hence, the process is in control. But what is step number 3? Step number 3, revised X bar is in control. Step number 4, revised R chart also in control. Therefore, we give the general conclusion. The general conclusion is what? The process is in control, right? So, I hope you enjoying the session. Thank you.